Do we have another project to work on? We sure do. Now, this is a wheel horse 52 522 XI, I believe. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. 522 XI. Power steering, power lift. Didn't give much for it. It runs for a couple seconds and then shuts off. So me and my mom and Hudson, I use my mom's truck because my truck's getting detailed right now, and she picked me up and I found it on Marketplace and we went and got it. So now I'm going to unload it with the tow motor, and yeah, we'll start working on this thing because I got a yard to mow. Power steering, that's awesome.
Hold on. Okay, go.
Sure. Oh, okay, we're recording now. Okay, we got the battery on boil, and he says it'll run, but it'll shut off in a couple of seconds. So we're going to see. He said if the e-brake is on and you sit on the seat, it'll run. So if you turn the e-brake off, now I haven't heard it run, so see if it does actually run. Fires right up. I see what he means. Shuts right off. Power steering looks good. So if I hold the starter engaged, it'll stay running. That's weird. Well, we know that it runs. I don't know if it moves, but sounds good, nice and quiet. Power steering seems to be working. We got some other things we have to do today, but we'll be back on this mower very shortly for you guys, and we'll see what's going up with it. So one key thing to note is it stays running if you hold the key. So the starter is continuously running. So we'll look into that. Hopefully it's safety. Hopefully it's maybe a wire come off the starter. I don't know yet, but we're gonna figure it out because it's my new yard machine. All right, we're back working on the old Toro wheel horse. Now, we still have the same problem. We remember, it fires up and it dies unless you hold the starter. I did notice the battery light's on when it's running. Maybe it's not charging. I don't think that would shut it down though. So we're gonna go through fuses and just make sure everything is correct. I'm not sure what they go to, but we're just gonna pull them out and see if we have any blown fuses. Just start with the basics.
There's grass in there. Daddy, there's grass in there. A bunch of grass. Let me get that out.
Okay, fuses look good. Now, if it was, he keeps saying it's the oil level sensor. I just have a feeling if that was the case, the oil light would be on, and it's not on when it's running. I mean, it works. Turn the key on, you have an oil light. But the only thing I can see is the battery light's on. Now, when I had it hooked to the charger, the battery light was off, and it still did the same thing. So we need to figure out why or how, or what safety is killing the engine. So we're going to start there. Okay, so I've come to a conclusion that I believe the ignition switch is bad. These are your three kill switch interlocks, your relays for your safeties. You have, I can't remember what order they go in. One's like parking brake seat switch and PTO clutch, or is it the other way? I'm not sure. But everything's testing fine because it will not start even if you push the brake pedal. You hear the relay click. Listen. Hear that click, and if you hit the seat, and the PTO. Well, you can't hear the relay click, but the light comes on. And if you try to start it, and like I said, you hold it, and it stays running. So I'm gonna order a new ignition switch. They're not that expensive, and we'll see if that will fix our problem. The gentleman I got off of, he said he's just tired of messing with it. So we'll see. Any electrical job, you're gonna unhook the battery. You can see mine is unhooked. We're gonna unplug this. This is the ignition switch right here. We're gonna unplug that. Maybe we have to get it out first because it's kind of cramped in there. Let's see, if we take the key out, does the key come out? Been in there a while. Take the appropriate size wrench, oops, and open it up all the way. Take that off, push it through, and see if we can snake it out of there via the wire. There it comes. Oh, we got another wire attached to it. Well, let's just see if we can get it loose. There's your ignition switch. Let's see if I can get it off there. Man, it's on there. Ooh, we got a lot of corrosion. Maybe we can clean it up. Oops. There it is. Wow, look at that corrosion. See if we can find one like it. We can try to get this apart, but most of these are crimped right here. And with that amount of corrosion, I'm not too sure. So see if I can find one, we'll go get one. Okay, quick trip to Tractor Supply. $21 and some change. I'm gonna put this in and see if it works.
I'm gonna put it on the tractor. It's cold.
Make sure your fingers won't move. A little corrosion in these. Really probably should clean these up, but you know, why bother? Give it a quick test. Well, since the new switch was the wrong one, and before I order parts, I'm gonna run that one back to the Tractor Supply. I got the old one apart here, and I just cleaned up the contacts on it. They were pretty dirty, so now they're all shiny. And I'm gonna throw it back together now, clean these pins up, and see if that makes any difference. I am such a horrible YouTuber. I literally forgot I was making a video. I get trapped in thought, and anyway. got the key switch rebuilt. And one other thing that I did was I just cut the fucking fuel shutoff. There's a little plunger in there that if there's no power, it clogs the main jet. So when the engine is decelerating, when you turn the key off, it's not pulling fuel in and built up in the muffler and then backfires. I just cut that off and yeah, rebuilt the key switch. Oh, I was just getting ready to test it too. Anyway. A little misfire. What do we do for a set of plugs, maybe? The battery light, not sure what's going on with that. I'm not sure if it's charging or not. Get my voltmeter out, put it on the battery, and just double check. But yeah, there it is. It's running. I'm gonna go out and give it a test ride, and guess what? It's got power steering. Very misfiery. Maybe we can do a carb adjustment, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna pick up my tools here, put the key switch back in, and take her for a quick rip. See what she does. All right, first rip. It's raining a little bit, but I just can't. I can't wait. It's got high and low speed. It's at high speed right now. Oh, it's a zoomer. It's raining. Oh, that power steering though. Oh my goodness. Hydraulic deck. Blades. Come on. Very loud. I was wondering why I was bogging down so much in the grass. Looks like a spring had come off. Spring right there. Got a broken spring on the tensioner. Broken. So I'll have to run and pick one up tomorrow at the hardware if they're open. But we got another storm rolling in, and it's not ideal to mow your grass when it's wet, like at all. I just wanted to test it out and then get carried away. Yeah, you got 2-speed. This is high range, neutral, and low speed. You got cruise control. Let's see if that works. Still says the battery's not charging. I'll have to look into that. It's gonna be a mess of worms, huh? And it rides so good. I mean, it's a lawn tractor, but power steering is so nice. I mean, we're talking, look at this. We'll go slow so you don't think I'm cheating as rolling. That is incredible. Wow, that's really nice. Anyway, let's test the cruise control out, shall we? We'll just say we want it right here. Oh, and we're going. I wonder if you can up it like a car. Or does that turn it off? Oh, it's got a cruise light. Look at that. We'll turn the cruise off. Oh, and it stops immediately. Let's go over here and hold it wide open. Looks like the oil has just been changed. Look at that cut. Now I did lose 4 inches on the deck. This is a 50-inch deck. The Cub was a 54, but I will gladly take the 4 inches and have power steering, because that Cub Cadet was a MFer trying to steer. I mean, it was normal, but it's just harder in hell to steer. It slows down by itself and turns. That's pretty cool. Watch this. See how it slowed down? What? This is a great tractor. This tractor is more advanced than anything I've ever owned. So say we want to turn a corner. This corner right here with the cruise control on. Slows down for you and it speeds back up. That is awesome. That's another good point. The Cub Cadet has that mechanical cruise, which this is obviously electronic cruise. And I frickin' took out the neighbor's beans on accident because I couldn't get the cruise to shut off. And I was coming into a turn, and normally when you tap a hydrostat, it turns the cruise off. Well, I'm tapping the hydrostat and it's still going full tilt forward. I run right into the beans. Oh my God, the lightning. We got to get back inside. Okay, that's enough. Oh my. You want to hear some terrible advice? Don't mow in the rain. And then lightning strikes. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I sweat my ass off all day. You can tell. Look at my ugly ass face, huh? That thing, that is the best mower I've ever owned. Hands down. The power steering, the adaptive cruise control, I'm just going to call it that. I don't care. Because it slows down when you turn a corner. That's impressive. Yeah, I just wanted to test it out. Obviously it's raining right now, and I needed a mower. I did not want to mow. That one works fine, that Cub back there, but I did not want to mow another second with that mower because there's no power steering. Mowing this land, I think it's like 2 acres of mowable. The whole property is 5 acres, but you can see there's a field over there. You obviously don't mow the field. Unless your cruise control gets stuck on and you fucking plow into it with the deck on and take out a fucking patch of beans. Ha! Anyway, that's going to be it for this mower. I have some exciting news for you. You've probably seen it in the background. I got a new truck. Now, it's not perfect. And if you're still watching the video at this point, this is her. Now, we're going to have to do some work to this thing. I just had it detailed today, and it pops. But, so we got some boo-boos. Let's go with the boo-boos real quick. Boo-boo there. Didn't get the gate or anything, so it looks good. Look at my fat, ooh, more lightning. Get away from the door. This is a beautiful truck. I've always wanted one. You've seen my videos of my mom has one, and I'm like, I have to get one. And this thing, I mean, it's beautiful. It just is beautiful. Rearview mirror, deleted. But yeah, this is her. A little snippet of it for you. What we're going to be doing is replacing the headlights. I got new headlights for it in the box over there. This one's cracked. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but it has some moisture in it. Not sure if you can see it or not, but a couple cracks there. This one's fine. But that son of a bitch on Marketplace told me those had the DRLs, daytime running lights, and I should have read the box. Without LED daytime running lights. Shucks, I got bamboozled and scammed at the same time. So I don't know if I want to run those or maybe I can swap these out. I don't know. We're just going to have to see it when we get there. And then I got tow mirrors for it because I do a lot of towing. And what else? I got new taillights. There's nothing wrong with these taillights. I just can't pass up a good deal because I'm a fucking fiend when it comes to good deals. Nothing wrong with these taillights at all. So we're going to replace them. Makes sense. But so it was right in my price point. I wanted the full 4-door, and I also wanted a long bed. Now you can't get both. And when I say long bed, I mean 6.5 foot. This is like the 5 3/4, the real short one. But it's a Denali, it's the full cab. You can't win them all within the budget that I had. So I'm waiting on the title for this thing so I can get plates on it. And then we can start driving it and tinkering with it. Right now it runs great. It has the DRD and AFM in it, so it runs on 4 cylinders. But it's got 173,000 miles on it. And I figured if something was going to happen to it, it probably would already happen. So whatever, it's 2015. That's it. Yeah. This car, I got to buy parts for it yet. Okay, I need to buy pistons. It's been sitting. I feel so bad looking at it. There's birds in my garage. It's got bird trail over it, but yeah, engine's got to come back out of that, and we got to put new pistons in it. Isn't that fun? That's what happens when you run your shit just to the absolute breaking point, literally breaking. So that's on maternity leave for right now. I need $800 to get that completed, but why spend $800 on this when you can buy a new truck and then another mower? Does any of that make sense to you? I need to get that car back on the road. Slowly cleaning the garage. We weren't sure if we were going to stay here or not because we were having some issues with it, but the issues have been resolved. So we started packing things, built some shelves. Don't look I'm too close. The shelves are very level. So I need to work on this corner here and get this all cleaned up. I'm working on buying another toolbox because this thing is just busting at the seams. Okay. Anyway, that's that for this video. I'm just rambling. I like to ramble. Is that okay? What else? That's it. Eventually down the road, we're gonna be doing a cam swap in that, but that's down the road because this takes priority because it broke first and this is new. So you can't let your honeymoon phase spend all your money on your new vehicle when you got Shouty in the corner here that's just been dying to get fixed, okay? So we have to fix this car before I start turning to this truck. They're both equally expensive. I like to get this back on the road so I know it's good. We can drive it around. This obviously already runs and drives just fine. So working on getting the car fixed. I just need to pull the trigger on the pistons, but everything takes time, and most certainly everything takes money, okay? Everything takes money, and I can't just do it anymore, you know? So I've been selling drugs. I'm just kidding. I don't sell drugs. I do everything legally. But that's it. Cleaning the garage. We got a little hangout spot here, just a TV and a couch. I want to get a full fridge and stock that full of drinks and stuff. I'm not a big drinker, but I'll throw a few drinks in there, and then of course water when you're working in the garage because there is no climate control. These are your climate controls. One door there and one door there. That's all the climate control you got. So, all right, that's enough of me rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like that thing as much as I do. If you find one cheap enough, go out, pick it up. They're easy to work on. Sorry I dropped the ball on the YouTube video. I didn't get that fuel cut off for the fuel solenoid, me cutting off the actual thing that plugs the port, but they'll run just fine. I think that was maybe our cause because there was some bare wire showing, and I think it might have been grounded out. I wish I would have got it on video. But as soon as I pulled that off, I saw that and I immediately deleted the wire and then cut the little thing that shuts the fuel off. And then another problem I ran into with this was I didn't realize it, but it's got a petcock back here by the fuel tank. You can kind of see it right there. That was like just barely open. And I was wondering why I wasn't getting any fuel flow now. I pulled the line off the fuel pump, nothing's coming out. It's a brand new fuel pump. I can tell because I looked at it. And I'm like, it's not pumping fuel. And I'm like, light bulb went off. It's got a petcock. Let me check the petcock. I even dumped, it's a full tank of gas. It has a fuel gauge and an oil temp sensor, or oil temp gauge. So you can tell how hot the engine's getting. I would like to get the fuel gauge working. Maybe that'll be a separate video. I've already rambled long enough, but I'm sweating my arse off. So I'm gonna go inside and chill. We've had a pretty productive day. Ran back and forth to TSC. It's 18 miles each way. So it's been a busy day. We just stopped, me and Hudson just stopped and got some food on the way back here, and then I started tinkering with it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.